What's going on, guys? Jason Messi here and welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to a daily dose of transfer content, and today is going to be Saturday the 19th of September. We have confirmed deals to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time. It'll be a new video for you to look forward to. And finally, drop a comment below. I'll try to respond to as many as I can. So first up today, West Brom have signed Conor Gallagher as a season-long loan deal from Chelsea. He had a successful loan spell last season in the Championship where he's playing for Swansea City. Leeds also showed an interest in signing him for the season, and there's no option to buy included. Birmingham City have signed striker Scott Hogan. It's on a permanent deal this time from their rivals Aston Villa at an undisclosed fee, with them signing a 4-year contract. Australian left back Brad Smith has returned to Seattle Sounders, and it's a free transfer from Bournemouth. That's after their relegation, and it's his second spell with the club because the first time round he actually helped them win the MLS title. Manchester United have sent James Garner on a season-long loan deal to Watford. There's no option to buy included, and they're just trying to get him some more first-team football. The next story or confirmed deal is Bertrand Traore. It did feature a couple days ago, but now it looks like it is fully announced, and that is that he's signed for Aston Villa on a 4-year contract. The fee is about £17 to £18 million from Lyon, and the transfer is set to be announced on Friday, so yesterday for you guys. Trabzonspor have signed midfielder Lewis Baker from Chelsea on a season-long loan. I don't think he's really ever featured too much for Chelsea, and essentially goes out on loan every single season. And Trabzonspor signed a second player yesterday, this time it's Stoke City striker Benik Afobe. His is also a season-long loan, but I believe there is an option to buy. Bundesliga side Freiburg have secured the services of French midfielder Baptiste Santamaria. It's a reported club record fee, thought to be around €10 million. The 25-year-old has spent the last 4 seasons with Angers in Ligue 1, and he now moves outside of his home country for the first time in his career. The next story or confirmed deal is a very short one, as the Atalanta have agreed a deal to sign Sam Lammers from PSV. It's a €10 million fee including additional bonuses, and I mentioned this transfer a few days ago, but it's fully confirmed now. Gonzalo Higuain has officially joined Inter Miami in the MLS. The striker left Juventus after terminating his contract by mutual consent, and the Argentine scored 66 goals and won 5 trophies during his time in Turin. Now he's following Matuidi and making the switch to David Beckham's side, and I think he's now the highest paid player in the MLS. 2 transfers I know about and I mentioned yesterday are Gareth Bale and Sergio Reguilon, and these 2 transfers are now fully confirmed by Spurs. Bale has joined on a loan deal until June 2021, whereas for Reguilon, he has signed a permanent deal worth €30 million. And Madrid do maintain a buyback option as previously stated, but apparently the new detail is that it's not 36 million, it's actually 45 million euros. Monaco's Keita Balde-Diao is set to return to Serie A with Sampdoria, and this story is from Gianluca Damasio. It's claimed the deal could be confirmed by today, with only final details yet to be completed. The 25-year-old began his senior career with Lazio and spent the 2018-19 season on loan to Inter Milan. And a second story from Gianluca Damasio is that Genoa have reached an agreement with Chelsea that's to loan right back Davide Zappacosta. The 28-year-old joined Chelsea back in 2017 and he spent the last season on loan to Roma. Juventus are close to completing the signing of Roma striker Edin Dzeko, and the fee is thought to be €15 million. This is because Roma are now very close to signing Milik from Napoli, that's as his replacement. The Bosnian international was always Juve's #1 choice, even ahead of Luis Suarez, who will feature later on the episode in a separate rumour. Former Arsenal man Jeff Rene Adelaide has decided he wants to quit Lyon and join Rennes. Lyon have now been forced into the possible move and are asking for about €30 million excluding bonuses, but apparently Rennes can't afford that fee, but they will offer players in exchange instead. And now we have got 2 different stories about Ismaila Sarr, and the first one is from the Daily Mail and Kevin Palmer. They're saying Liverpool have inquired about Ismaila Sarr and discussed this situation. No bid has been made just yet, but he is being seriously considered as a backup option for the front three. Watford want a fee of over £36 million, which Liverpool aren't really willing to pay. They're hoping to make that amount a bit less. Whereas The Independent are saying that Manchester United are also interested, and SARR is being considered as an alternative to Jadon Sancho, who of course is their #1 target. Bayern Munich have reached an agreement on personal terms with Ajax right-back Serginho Dest. It'll be a 4-year contract plus the option of a 5th. But Bild do say despite the agreement between the player and club, there is still no agreement regarding a transfer fee, and Barca is still also very much interested, but Bayern are looking to take advantage of Barca needing to sell players to buy. The rumour is that if Ronald Koeman wants to bring Dest in, he has to sell Nelson Semedo first. And another story from Bild about Bayern Munich is that the German champions discussed the idea of bringing Mario Götze back to the club as a free agent. The World Cup winner is without a club after cutting ties with Borussia Dortmund, and the article does say that he was considered by Hansi Flick as a potential replacement for Thiago, even though they don't play the same position. Maybe they're just referring to a place in the squad, so Thiago's obviously going and Götze coming in to fill that spot, but another player will take Thiago's role. Dele Alli has emerged as a potential target for Paris Saint-Germain and Inter Milan. This story is from the Daily Mail. The England international has slipped out of form and out of favour under Jose Mourinho and has seen Real Madrid pass up on a deal to sign him, and because of that he could still be on the move before the next deadline, and a move to the French champions could be an option. Paris Saint-Germain are set to rival Manchester United for Porto defender Alex Telles, and this story is from Tutto Mercato. The Brazilian is seen by those in Paris as good cover for the injured Juan Bernat. The Spaniard suffered an ACL rupture, which is likely to keep him out for 6 months. And because Kazawa got a red card against Marseille and also received a 6-game suspension, it means for the next 6 weeks at least, the only left back PSG have available is Mitchell Bakker. Atletico Madrid are considering a move for Luis Suarez, that's as Diego Simeone would love to have the Uruguayan in his squad. Juventus are out of the race after signing Edin Dzeko, that's despite Suarez passing his Italian language exam, which was a requirement for applying for a passport, that's to complete a move to Juve. This story is from Fabrizio Romano, and other outlets do say though that having an EU passport, it does give Luis Suarez more options for new clubs, so it's not just for Juventus. Sky Italia are saying Lyon could offer Memphis Depay to AC Milan, that's as part of a swap deal involving Lucas Paqueta going the opposite direction. Depay has been mooted for a move to Barca, that's to link up with his former Netherlands manager Ronald Koeman. However, the Liga giants are reportedly struggling to finance a deal, so it may be one to look out for just in case Barca can't raise enough funds through player sales, and Depay he's probably looking to move on this summer. Jadon Sancho has not told Dortmund at any point that he definitely wants to secure a move back to the Premier League, and this story is from RN. The English star, who is a transfer target for Manchester United, he allegedly accepted the club's deadline of August 10th. If a deal wasn't done by then, the transfer would not happen this summer, and he also believes their valuation of £108 million is fair. Now I know United fans are desperate for this transfer to happen, and there is still a possibility, because realistically if United table an offer of €120 million, Dortmund might find it very hard to turn that down. And now we have got some breaking news from Sport in Spain. They're saying in the last few hours, Liverpool have contacted Barcelona to inquire about signing Ousmane Dembele. They are prepared to take him on loan for the season and are willing to pay a compensation fee. Barca are yet to respond to this proposal, and maybe there's truth in this. If there is, I know his injury record is awful and apparently his attitude isn't great, but I think it'd be a fantastic backup. I thought I'd covered all the stories for the episode, but it turns out that is not the case. We have got 2 final ones that do link into each other. So the first story does come from the Daily Mail, and in particular Craig Hope, as he's the guy that broke the story. Everywhere is reporting this now, but Wolves are set to sign Liverpool defender Keanu Herva, and it's on a permanent deal. The fee quoted is £10 million for the 18-year-old. But James Pearce has said that the transfer fee will be higher than £10 million, that's including add-ons. So either way, it looks like the young Dutchman is moving to Molineux. And this ties into this next transfer, which for Liverpool fans, I know you're probably a bit sick of me talking about Liverpool this episode, but the transfer window has finally come to life. And that is because Paul Joyce, who's literally the most reliable guy for Liverpool stories, he said Liverpool want to sign Wolves forward DIOGO JOTA and they're expected to pay in excess of £35 million. Now the Daily Mirror, who also broke the same story about Keanu Herver just a second ago, they are saying that Liverpool hope to complete the deal on Friday night, so last night for you guys watching the video. I mentioned the Ismaila Sarr and Ousmane Dembele rumours before, literally a couple minutes ago, but it turns out with DIOGO JOTA coming in, it looks like he's been prioritised instead. And if you consider the Herver fee included, it's about £25 million for him. For a player that is just 23, very versatile, can shoot on his left and right foot, I'm really excited about this transfer. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.